Peace, salam, shaloms, what's good? Welcome back to my channel. For those of you that are familiar with my content, or lack of content I should say, on YouTube, this is the first time I actually sit down and address a real life topic, and the reason I'm doing this is because you guys have really pissed me off. You genuinely just pissed me off. So of course, for the online Muslim community, you guys know, if you're active in that community, that there's been one trending topic that's been ongoing for recent weeks, and that is the controversy, quote unquote, controversy of Dina Tokyo hijab thing. For those of you that don't know, I'm just gonna assume that there's some people here that don't know who Dina Tokyo is. Dina is basically one of the most prominent Muslim hijabi bloggers out there today. I think we can all agree that Dina was the first, if not one of the first young hijabi Muslim bloggers to establish a platform from where they can discuss and express their fashion interests while also abiding by their religion. I know it's cliche and it really pains me to say this because I hate cliches, but Dina did break boundaries and kind of spearhead the modest fashion online movement for young Muslim bloggers, and did pave the way for others to follow suit. So the reason why we have hundreds of thousands and millions of hijabi bloggers, I think, goes back to Dina. So we have to commend her for opening up these opportunities for people. So recently, Dina Tokyo announced that she would be taking off her hijab, and of course, naturally, this really hurt and pained and angered her predominantly Muslim followers online, who felt and believed that she had ditched the most essential part of her brand, the hijab, after using it to reach the milestones that she's reached throughout her 7 to 8 year online career. So I've been watching everything that's happening, right? Obviously, I've been watching and I've been seeing and I've been reading, but I haven't commented because, quite frankly, it's not in my place to do so, and I don't think that adding fuel to the fire will help the situation in any way. However, and this is where you guys have pissed me off. So yesterday, or the day before, this week, at some point in life, Dina uploaded a video recently, and it was a 47-minute long video. 47-minute long video, and you guys cussed me for my 18-minute. A 47-minute video in which she basically reads out and lists out a whole heap of comments that she's received in just 1 or 2 weeks, right? And these are all comments from people talking about the hijab situation. So in the video, Dina herself doesn't actually comment or rebuttal or refute or say anything. She just reads out the comments, and it's quite powerful actually. And it made me realize how shitty we are as a Muslim community, and where we are and where we're heading and where we are going wrong, basically. So if you're here for my personal opinions about Dina's personal life choices, you're not going to get that here, but I'm sure there's other places on YouTube where you'll find something like that. Unfortunately, for me, I maintain that hijab is a personal choice, and we always like to say, I was not forced into it, I wasn't forced into it. So for me, if I'm gonna abide by that and say, there was no compulsion in me wearing it, then I'm gonna also say there's no compulsion in me keeping it on. And that's a choice that she made by herself, regardless of what you think, Fatima. It doesn't make sense. See you and I, see us, as a community, we always commend and praise our religion for not forcing us to do anything. But as soon as we decide not to do that thing, all hell breaks loose. There's no you can't brand yourself as tolerant if you're only tolerant when it goes by your rules and your understandings of life. See, my issue is not about Dina's hijab or lack of hijab. My issue here, and the reason why I'm making this video, is the level of hatred and backlash that we've seen in response to the controversy. The comments being fired towards her, the backlash, the lack of etiquette being displayed across all her social media platforms, on YouTube, on Instagram, wherever she is, there's a whole army of trolls just digging and digging and digging and digging, and it's very, very, very severe. In my personal opinion, and we all like personal opinions, here's my personal opinion. Let me tell you, listen. in my personal opinion, right, the way that we have acted in response, the way that we have behaved in response to this issue, by far, like Croydon far, by far outweighs any sins that you think Dina committed in taking off her hijab. Genuinely, that's my opinion, innit? It's my opinion. If you haven't watched the video that she recently uploaded, please go and do so, because you'll find anything and everything inside. There's bigotry, there's racism, there's sectarianism, there's like shaming, there's threatening her children, threatening her baby children youth. Like, it's insane. Like, on some level, and bizarrely, but you know, whatever, it's 2019. We do feel a connection to influencers that we follow and we watch. We do feel a connection like that. But when it comes to the point where you obsess over their life decisions, that's unhealthy, bro. That's an obsession. That's, stop it. Like, I know there's this argument about, you know, people in the public eye, you know, if they share all their life, blah, 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 then they expect the repercussions. But who even made that rule up? Who made that? Like, why? Like, this is not a, like, what they call interactive virtual reality game where you decide what she does, what she eats, what she does. Like, it does not make sense. You're just sitting there. You see, look, this is what people don't like to hear, yeah? You and I, when we watch YouTube videos, we are just one tiny little viewer in a very mass audience, and we have two jobs, right? As an audience member, you have two jobs. One, you watch the video, and two, you bounce. But if you do feel strongly about what the video is about, then please think about what you are writing. Think about what you're commenting. It really does impact people, like it really does affect people. You don't want to be the cause of someone's depression or anxiety or anything like that. Like, I know we all somehow think that people on TV or online, people on a screen do not have emotions. But the reality is, my friend, newsflash, they do. They are humans like you and I. They have faults, they have sins, they have feelings, just like you and me. We can't have this culture whereby we just crush people down just because they're online or in public. Dina and other celebrities and other influencers, she's a public figure, yes, and you know, by profession, that's what she does. But she's also a human being, right, with emotions and with opinions, talents, faults, sins, like you and me. She's like you and me. You can't keep spewing all this hatred, keep shooting all these bullets and expect there not to be an impact on her life direct impact on her life, her family, her children, her mother. She has the right to live her life according to the choices that she makes, just like you and I. Like, why do we feel like we have this entitlement over people online? Why? Like, who are you? Why do we have this entitlement to people online? This topic is doing my head in. Let's just take it back to basics, all right? Before anything, this is a religious topic that you guys want to have. Right, fair enough. You guys want to debate? Cool, that's fine. But with that comes like certain rules and regulations and etiquettes. Like, we are a community, you and I are a community that brags about coming from a peaceful religion, from a tolerant religion, from a beautiful religion, from a religion that is inclusive and is kind and is compassionate. And then as soon as something like this happens, where is all that gone? Like, we literally recite that God is merciful every single day, multiple times a day, during our 5 daily prayers. Where is that mercy when you're online? Where is that mercy? We are a community that when we meet each other, we say, salam, peace. Where is that peace online? Where is that peace? Where is that peace in your characteristics, in your manners? We can't say we follow the greatest man to have ever walked the planet, the most compassionate, the most kind, the most merciful. We cannot follow Muhammad, peace be upon him, and act the way we do online. Muhammad, peace be upon him, does not talk like that. He does not advise like that. He doesn't comment like that. Like, imagine, let's just imagine this, right? Imagine Dina is going to speak to the Prophet about this issue. Let's keep it 2019. Let's imagine Dina is going to speak to a scholar, a Muslim scholar, or a sheikh, or anyone of knowledge, to speak to them about this issue. Imagine she walks in and she tells them the issue, and the guy or the woman says, "You know what, Dina, you're a whore. You are a whore. You are going to hell. You're going to burn in hell. You're going to rot in hell. You are Satan. You are the devil. You're not a devil. You are the devil." Imagine the confidence that you need. What sinless past do you have, my friend? Adnan, What sinless past do you have for you to have the confidence to come and say you are the devil? Like, what part of that is Islamic? What part of that is Muslim? There is no Muslim in these comments. There is no Islam in these comments. There's no peace. There's no love. There's no Muhammad in these comments. Think about what you're saying to people. Think about what you're typing. Like, this is something I've never understood, and I've dealt with it a lot, actually. But when you disagree with someone, why would you cuss them? Why would you offend them? Why would you cuss their mum? Why would you threaten their children? Do you really think, if you're trying to engage with someone and help them see what you're talking about, or help them see your side of things, or your beliefs, or your understandings, you can't shoot someone and then expect them to come shake your hand and talk. That's not how it works. You need to guide people with kindness. I know it sounds cliche, but you need to guide people with kindness. How you speak to someone, right? How you speak to someone can do two things. Number one, they could gain respect for you and actually listen to what you're saying and consider what you're saying. And number two, they can lose respect for you and they can walk away. They can turn away. And you know what? If Dina turns away right now, I completely get it. I wouldn't be surprised one bit. I wouldn't be surprised. And I know that it would be our fault as a community, as a whole community. It would be our fault for her turning away because of how she treated her. This isn't even about Dina. This is about every single person that you disagree with, that you want to debate with, that you want to discuss with. Anyone that has a different viewpoint to you. Be compassionate towards them. Have empathy towards them. We are all fallible. I think we forget this. You and I are fallible. I sin, you sin, everyone sins. We are all fallible human beings. There's no one perfect person. Like, just because these comments are online doesn't mean that you're getting away with it. Like, I'm sure God has internet access. Like, I'm sorry, but I know God can see these comments. You're not hidden. There's no VPN around here. It's all good. Everyone's all these comments, they're on your book, my friend. It's not even about God. It's not even about religion. Like, I know I'm just using these words because of the topic that we're talking about, but this is just basic human etiquette. Like, it's just, don't be an asshole and don't be rude. That's it. There's just two. Simple as that. Don't be an asshole and don't be rude. It's as simple as that. You're better than that. I don't know you, but I know you're better than that. And if you're not better than that, then it's 2019, please. New year, new you. Go better yourself. Grow up. Just let people live their life, man. Come on. It's 2019. Let people live their life. If you want to advise someone, advise them kindly so that they can actually think about what you're saying to them. I'm just going to leave it at that. However, while I have your attention, I recently published this book, War and Love by Sanasiino, who is me. It's a poetry collection about the war in Yemen, and it's basically an attempt to humanize what has become a dehumanized conflict, and a portion of the proceeds will be donated to humanitarian projects in Yemen. So if you would like to purchase this book, please purchase this book. If you would like to, I'll leave a comment in the. I will leave a comment. No, I won't leave a comment. I'm gonna leave a link in the. That's how you know I'm not on YouTube. I'll leave a link to the book on Amazon in the description box below. Please do purchase it, and if you do purchase it, send me a little photo on Instagram. I'll leave everything down there. Yeah, leave me your comments, and like I said, be compassionate. If you listen, you can't troll me because I'll just block you. Don't troll me. Be nice. I've just had enough of this shit. Please like, comment, share, and I will see you the next time you guys piss me off. Peace, shaloms, and salams.